My name is Jen, and today I'm going to take you through how to safely use all of the fitness equipment in our wellness center. Before we go over all of the pieces of equipment, there are a few key items I wanted to share with you. First, depending on which branch you're visiting, the brand of equipment may vary, such as Hoist or Cybex. However, all of the pieces of equipment, no matter the brand, all operate very much the same, from changing the weight with the pin to looking for the yellow pieces to make the necessary adjustments to the equipment to comfortably fit your body. On each piece of strength equipment, you will find the name of the machine and a picture showing which muscles you are working and should feel working, and how to perform the exercise. You always want to be in control of the weight. A slow count, such as up to and down to, is a great rule of thumb. And remember, you never want to bang the weights. Lastly, if something doesn't feel right or causes any sort of pain or discomfort, please stop using the machine. I'm going to take you through how to use the Hoist leg press machine today. First thing you're going to want to do before you get on the machines, you're going to want to look at the pin. Now the pin, you easily pull that pin in and out, and you can adjust it going down the weight stack. Okay, but you want to make sure before you get on that you look to see where that pin is so that it's not all the way down and it's not at your heaviest weight. So I would bring it all the way up to your lightest weight so that when you hop on, you can adjust it accordingly. You also have an adjustment right here for your seat that will move forward and backward. So I'm going to hop on the machine and actually show you how to adjust that seat and position your feet and do a rep for you. So once you hop on your machine, you're going to come over here to the right. You have your seat adjustment right here, and that's going to slide your seat forward, and then it's going to slide your feet backwards. So you want to, once you select where you're going to go, you'll easily just click it into place, okay? So how you're going to adjust that, that's how you adjust it. You're going to bring your feet up onto the platform. So you want your feet flat on the platform. You don't want your feet hanging off the edge or too high. So you want to press them in the middle of the platform, and then keep your knees as you extend. You want to press this all the way out, long extension, keep the knees soft. So once you get that set there, you want to have your knees in line here. You'll slowly press away, keeping a soft bend in your knee, keeping your back pressed against the pad. You can hold on to the handles if you need to, and then slowly bring the machine back into you, knees coming in, pressing away. Okay, here I'm going to show you how to use the Hoist leg extension machine. The first thing you're going to do is look at the pin here. You'll easily pull the pin in and out to adjust your weight appropriately. I'm going to take it and put it all the way at the lowest weight setting to start. You also have a yellow adjustment here, which is going to be your back adjustment. Once you hop on that machine, secure yourself here. You have the yellow handle that says pull up. So you're going to pull that up, and that's where you can kind of adjust that back, bringing it in and forward. So you'll release that, click it into place, keep that back lined up so you're secure against that machine. Lift that roller up so it's right on the tongue of that your shoe there. And then from here you can hold onto the handles, keep your core muscles engaged. You're gonna lift up, good, squeezing the top of that leg, slowly lower back down. This is our Hoist leg curl. I'm gonna show you how to use our Hoist leg curl. We have a few different adjustments on here. All of our adjustments are in yellow. All right, couple adjustments here. When you hop onto the leg curl machine, first thing you're gonna wanna do, you're gonna notice here that this is gonna lift up and down. You're gonna lift those legs and put the roller on the back of your ankle. All right, and then the back here, you have an adjustment here. You're gonna pull up and you can adjust your back. Make sure that it's all the way in and that's clicked into place. You want your back lined up so that you're nice and straight. And the knees, you want lined right up in here. So this is just going to secure you here. So you want to be nice and long. Those legs are long. You're going to slowly lower, bend, curl those legs under, keeping that knee right in line, and bring yourself back up. Nice and slow. This is our Hoist outer thigh machine. I'm going to show you how to use this machine. Here's your pin. So you're going to pull that pin out so you can adjust it. The further down, the higher the number, the harder it is. So you're going to bring it up, start off nice and light. So adjust that pin so it's always at the lowest weight before you start. And then we're going to hop on here. You're going to hop into the machine, bringing those knees inside. Yellow is your adjustment. So here's your adjustment. You're going to pull the lever in towards you. That's going to adjust where you want your legs to be. This one you're doing outer thigh, so you're gonna wanna adjust that handle and bring the machine in closer to start. Keep your back pressed against the pad, and you can hold on here, press the machine away, and slowly bring it in. Make sure you don't clank the plates together as you bring them back in, nice and slow. So this is our inner thigh machine. So once you're on the machine, you have your yellow adjustment again. You're gonna pull it in towards you and then adjust how far out you would like the machine to be. But again, remember, this is opposite of the one we just went to. You're gonna pull this one in. So make sure that you're not out too far. So you wanna be at a good distance so that you're not pulling too far out. Make sure you lean back, keep that back against the pad, core is engaged. Nice and slowly, you're gonna bring the pads together and then release. And again, being careful that you're not clanking the weights in between. All right, this is your hoist chest press machine. First thing you're gonna wanna do is look at that pin. So adjust that pin, take that out from your highest setting. I would bring it all the way up to your lowest weight so that you can adjust your weight accordingly before you do the machine. And then once you're ready, you're gonna hop on the machine here. You have a seat adjustment off to the side here that you can lift your seat up and down. Make sure that you click it into place before you sit on it. And then you can go ahead and hop on your machine, put those feet right on the feet rest. You're gonna adjust your machine so, one more, you want that right at that chest there. So from here, you're gonna lean, press that back into the pad. You're gonna press forward and bring it back. Okay, this is our hoist pec fly machine. Before you hop on the machine, this is your pin to adjust your weight stack. So you're gonna wanna pull that pin out, and I would start at your lowest weight to make sure that you assess where that weight should be before you begin. Next, you have a couple adjustments on here. You have yellow levers on both sides, and that's going to adjust how far out you want those handles to be. So how you adjust that, you just lift the lever and then you just move the machine forward or backward. Make sure that where you put it on one side is equal to the same on the other side. So you don't want to have one arm further back, you want to be even. Your neck seat adjustment right here is in yellow. That's going to adjust your seat. You'll pull the lever out and move the machine up and down. Once you have it set at the appropriate spot, you'll lock it into place. You'll hop onto your machine, press your feet on your footrest, press your back into the machine, and go ahead and grab your handles. Keep a soft bend in those elbows, pressing that back in. Bring those handles in and slowly open back out. This is our hoist shoulder press machine. You have your pin here. You can take that pin out. Make sure you check that before you get on the machine. Make sure it's not down at the heaviest weight. So you're gonna lift that up. Keep it at your lightest weight so you can adjust how that feels before you add your weight. Right here you have a seat adjustment that you'll have this yellow pin. You'll pull the pin out, or the lever out to lift the seat up and down. Then you can go ahead and have a seat. Make sure that your back is pressed all the way against that machine. Press your feet on the footrest. Take those hands right on the handles. Press up, keep a soft bend in the elbows. Slowly bring back down, nice and easy. Here we have our hoist bicep curl machine. You're gonna take a look at your pin. How you adjust that weight is pulling that pin in and out. Make sure that it's not all the way down at your heaviest weight, so you wanna adjust it so that it's light for you to start, so you can get a good assessment of that weight before you begin. So right from here, you're gonna go ahead and have a seat. Press your feet right on the footrest. Now lean down and grab the handles for your bicep curl. Keep that back pressed into the pad, and slowly you're gonna lift up and curl and release back down. Okay, this is our hoist seated dip machine. Before I get on to demonstrate, I'm just gonna show you, make sure you look at that pin. This is the yellow pin to adjust your weights. So you're gonna wanna take that pin and put it at your lowest weight to begin so that you can assess the starting point. And then here you have a yellow lever, which is also your seat adjustment. You'll pull that lever out and lift your seat up and down to adjust height. Once you have that set, you're gonna go ahead and have a seat. Press your feet onto the footrest. Press your back firmly against the pad, keeping your core nice and tight. You do have, right here, you have an adjustment where you can turn the handles out or you can turn the handles in. Okay, you're gonna keep those elbows straight back, press down, and slowly bend those elbows and bring the machine back up. This is our hoist mid-row machine. I'm going to show you how to use this machine. First thing you want to do is look at this pin. This is how you're going to adjust your weight stack. So make sure you look at that first, and I would put it at your lowest weight just so you can get a good starting point so it's not too heavy for you. Next thing you're going to want to do is have a seat on the machine. Place your feet right on the footrest. You're going to lean forward, keeping that core muscles nice and tight. You're going to grab a hold of those handles. Keeping that back straight, you're gonna pull right into you, squeeze those shoulder blades in the back, slowly lower the machine back to starting point. Today I'm gonna show you how to use the lat pull down. The first thing you're gonna wanna do before you get on the machine is you're gonna wanna check the pin. Make sure that the pin is adjusted. You're just gonna take that out, make sure it's adjusted nice and light so that when you go to pull the machine down, it's not too heavy on you. The nice feature here is that you also have a knob that spins that gives you 5-pound increments. So, which is nice because down here, it's gonna jump from 30 to 50. So it's 20-pound jumps. So this you can adjust within 5-pound increments. So I'm just gonna take that off just for your demonstration. And then when you hop on here, you have an adjustment here because you want that pad to be right above those legs so that there's no movement in there. So you can adjust that how it's good for you. And then you're gonna reach up, grab your handles, and come on down. Secure your feet so they're flat on the floor. And then from here, you're gonna nice and easy, slowly control that machine, pull down, nice and slow. You're gonna go up nice and slow, and down nice and slow, squeezing those shoulder blades in the back. And then release that machine all the way back up. Today I'm going to show you how to use the back extension machine. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to look at the pin over here and make sure that you adjust it so that the weight is appropriate for you. You don't want it too heavy. So you're going to want to put it up at a nice lighter weight. You also have the dial here that you can turn, which will give you increments of 5 pounds. Okay, and then you also have another adjustment down here that you want to adjust so that when you get on the machine, you have just a slight bend in those knees. So you can adjust that so that that's comfortable for you. And then from here, you're gonna put your upper back into the pad, and nice and easy, you're gonna just slowly press back and then come all the way up to the straight, keeping your core embraced, back and up. Today I'm gonna show you how to use the abdominal machine. You're gonna wanna look at the weight stack right here and adjust the weight as needed. So you're gonna adjust it up so that it's at a good comfortable weight for you. You always wanna make sure you check that first. Then you also have a dial here, which you're gonna spin, which gives you 5 pound increments there. So just make sure you check both of those first. Your other seat adjustment is down here in yellow. You're gonna go ahead and pull that out and adjust that so that you have a soft bend in that knee. And then from here, you're gonna lean back. So you're gonna press back into the pad, arms are straight, and you're gonna press forward, engaging that core, keeping that core nice and tight. Slowly come back and press forward. And release. You also have pictures here with description as well. Today I'm going to show you how to use the step mill. The first thing you're going to want to do to get onto the machine is there's step pegs at the bottom. You're going to want to put your foot on the step peg. You have your left foot on, you're going to grab on the left side, put your right foot on the right step peg, grab onto the right. And then from here you can step onto the platform. You want to make sure that your foot is flat as you get up on that platform, and then you're all the way up here. So from here you're going to go ahead and hit that quick start button. Your machine's gonna count down 3, 2, 1, and then it's gonna start to move for you. So with each step, make sure that you're stepping flat. You don't want your heel hanging off the back, and you're pressing through your heel, keeping your core tight, your shoulders down and back. So you wanna be nice and tall here. And then your level here you have over on the side. So you can use that right here at your fingertips, or you can use the button on the machine to press. So you just want to adjust that so it's right at your comfort level for your warm-up. And then when you're done, you want to lower that down. And then you can go ahead and hit the stop button, which is on the right there. Today I'm going to show you how to use the recumbent bike. To use the recumbent bike, you have seat adjustments here, which are in blue. So blue are your seat adjustments. To adjust the seat forward and backward, you're going to go ahead and lift the lever and then adjust the seat forward and backward so that it is comfortable for you. So once you're here, you're going to go ahead and put your feet into the pedals, and you can adjust these by making them a little bit tighter because you don't want them so loose, so you're just going to go ahead and pull that down. All right, and then you also have another blue adjustment, which is your tilt, which is your backrest here, so you can adjust that in or back so it's comfortable for you. Once you get in your seat here, you're going to go ahead, and as you pedal around, you want to make sure you have a soft bend in that knee. And then once you're here, you're going to go ahead and hit that green quick start button, and that's going to get the machine to light up and work for you here. And then right down to the right, you have your levels so that you can adjust them on the machine, level 2, or to the right of your handle rest here, you can also adjust your levels. So two different ways you can adjust, by the handle or on the machine. And then once you're done, you're going to lower your level back down and then go ahead and hit your red stop button. I'm going to show you how to use the treadmill today. First thing, when you go to hop on, just be careful of that ledge. So when you go to step on, just be careful. When you hop up here, the first thing you're going to want to do, you're going to have a safety button here. You're going to unravel this and hook it right to the bottom of your shirt. And that's just a safety feature so that if you were to venture back and come off the treadmill, this automatically comes off of you and the treadmill will stop. So it's a safety feature. So it's good that you want to have that on. First thing you're going to want to do is going to go right down here to your green go button. Press your green go button and your machine's going to count down 3, 2, 1. The belt is going to then start to move. So you have a couple options. Right here to the right, you can adjust your speed over here with your hand adjustments, or you can come over to the machine and adjust it manually with your up and down arrows. So that's going to adjust the speed of your belt. Over to the left, you have your up arrows again, and that's going to adjust the front of the treadmill to lift it up on a little bit of an incline for you, depending on how high you'd like that. And again, you can adjust it over with the arrows as well. So to start, we usually keep that down, and then when you're ready to get off, you're going to lower your incline down, lower your speed down, and then you're going to come down and hit your red stop button, and the machine will stop, and then you can take your safety belt off. This is our elliptical machine. I'm going to show you how to use the elliptical. You're going to go ahead and grab a hold of the handles, press your feet into the foots, and you're going to go ahead and press those feet up and around. Go ahead and hit, you have a green go button. You can go ahead and hit your green go button. Off to the right here, you have a level where you can adjust it up and down to make it easier or harder for your workout. You can go backwards with your feet, or you can also go forwards as well. So this is our rowing machine. I'm going to take you through and show you how to use our rowing machine. So you're going to go ahead and have a seat, press your feet right on the platform here. You can go ahead and tighten up your straps. You can go ahead and reach forward and grab that handle. Keep a soft bend in those knees. Right on the side here, you have a lever that lifts up and down. That's your tension. Right, so number 1 is your easiest, number 10 is your hardest. You can go ahead and adjust that before you start. Keep those knees soft. You're gonna pull right into that belly button and press back. Pull and come forward. I hope this video was helpful and you feel comfortable and ready to come in for a workout. If you have any questions about a specific piece of equipment, or if a piece of equipment is not functioning properly, please tell a member engagement representative or a health and safety champion. We are here to help. We'll see you at the Y.